you have money to invest, I can invest for you. Okay, that's not a big deal. But I said the value I can bring in is that I'm a financial planner, so can I understand your goals? We have a massive opportunity for even people in the wealth management industry. Mutual fund, wealth management, insurance, there's a massive opportunity. So career opportunity is huge for youngsters.
This particular session that we do is called as a 100 crore club. In 100 crore club, it is a session that we keep doing wherein we invite some of our partners who have achieved this landmark milestone of 100 crore mutual fund AUM. And today we have with us Mr. Nihar. Nihar, his company is called as Quantum Wealth. He's been associated with us for almost now 2+ years. Before this, he comes in with, I think, just to give you a brief intro, he is one living standing example of showcasing that if you desire to achieve something, you will reach that by no matter what. He started his curriculum, his education from hotel management. Then he went into hospitality industry. Then he said he wanted to shift a league apart, and then he went into the BPO companies, where he worked in companies like Convergys, Concentrix, both in India as well as in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Then that's when he said, okay, done. I'm done with this. Now I want to learn something about finance. He did his CFP course, then started his financial services program. And that's when he started building his business from there on. So this has been a great journey. I'm keeping the his journey very, very crisp, because let's hear straight from the horse's mouth. Let's hear from him what has been his journey across.
Hey, thank you, Sawan sir. Appreciate the glowing comments about me. Yeah, but it's work in progress. I think the journey is long. The milestones are achieved, but the end is still far away. So, good morning, fellow partners. Appreciate all of you joining in to listen to some of the things that I have done. I hope I'm able to kind of give some insight, because I think everybody is an entrepreneur, and everybody thinks of how to grow their business. I'll only give a perspective of what has worked for me, or in some cases not worked for me.
So what's your different approach that you apply to all this acquiring of all these clients?
I'll kind of talk through the journey. Some things I do that has kind of worked very well for me to acquire new clients is that I have been doing webinars or even in-person sessions for companies, groups, families for the longest time. So, and the focus is not on getting business. The focus is more on the importance of money management. So I have almost like a 90-minute session that I do on money management, giving them the good, the pros and the things that you should be doing, things you should not be doing. So that kind of that allows you to come across as an expert in this field, and that's what then triggers clients' interest. Then along with webinars, I also kind of if there are any shows happening, especially in expat events, or there is Durga Puja in Pune, for example, then I kind of sponsor. I put up a stall, counter over there, have conversations, give my card, pick up leads from there. So these are the two key ways in which I get my leads to begin with. Then I kind of follow through. Now, when a client comes, if I get a client, once the conversation starts, I have the first option for them is that you have money to invest, I can invest for you. Okay, that's not a big deal. But I said the value I can bring in is that I'm a financial planner. So can I understand your goals? Can I understand your financial situation? Can I then we can have a more focused conversation on investments. That is when you also identify, does the person require life insurance? Does the person require medical insurance? So once you're able to kind of tap into their personal finances, the whole history of all of it, is when you kind of start identifying what are the needs of the client, and then accordingly you have your conversations. And you don't need to push, you just need to recommend that this is what you should be doing.
What do you feel? Is it good to pick up a certain niche and work towards that, or is it okay to onboard every customer that comes our way? What's your thinking around this?
I think first thing is that yes, if you focus on a niche, then you are able to network through that that segment. So that's definitely a big advantage. I mean, for example, you have doctors, or you could be talking about lawyers or such professionals, huge cash flows, but clearly they do not know anything about investments. So that way it allows you to kind of focus on that segment and then get more referrals. The others, you should also be, I think I'm open to anybody, because as long as if somebody wants to invest, then it's okay.
Many of our partners also have this good understanding of mutual fund, and they are able to pitch a health insurance or a life insurance alongside. Or some of them even probably struggle to even pitch in a life insurance and a health insurance. They miss that out also. They become core MF only sometimes, right? But I know that you have been able to even get in customers and talk to them about PMS, AIFs out there. In fact, Madalasa also wants to know this, that how do you pitch and recommend PMS and AIFs?
So PMS and AIF is purely based, on the client's portfolio size. So if a client has a 5 crore, 7 crore of net worth in financial assets, or 4 crores, then I think the client, can put into a PMS. Or if he has more than 5-7 crores, then probably he can consider an AIF. So only in those cases I pitch in for a PMS or a AIF.
Almost 50% of the population still has not seen life insurance. About 60 odd percent of them don't even have an health insurance coverage. So all of this is a massive opportunity, and you shouldn't wait longer. Jump in, and definitely this industry has got a lot of opportunity for you.
But if I can just add something over here.
Please.
I've been telling, I talk to a lot of people, whose children are probably getting into high school and later. And I've been telling people, I said, put your kids into, send them to India, let them, do their graduation, do a MBA in finance. I said, we have a massive opportunity for even people in the wealth management industry. Mutual fund, wealth management, insurance, there's a massive opportunity. So career opportunity is huge for youngsters.
Perfect. And in fact, we also keep saying this to our partners. That's where you can bank upon Wealthy as an entity, right? So you say that, I'm not alone. I mean, this for rest of you are starting as an individual. Best is to start as an individual itself. So you can say that, I'm not alone. I have an entire fraternity backing me up as an Wealthy, as a system, right? So, and in case something I'm not there around, you still have all your investment records, everything which Wealthy can support you with. So this is how you can utilize the brand Wealthy also to move forward. Thank you so much, Niyarji, for that tidbit. Okay. One last question is probably the mantra that you would recommend all our partners to follow to be an achiever like you. So what should be one single point of mantra or a summarization of?
I think client first. For me, it's client first always. And be absolutely on top of your game in terms of knowledge.
Honor and get clients across. Thank you so much, Niyarji, for being great. And I think it's definitely enriching for me as well, and for all our partners. Sure. Thank you so much, all of you, for spending your Sunday morning with us. I hope you had a lot of takeaways, a lot of learnings, and great inspiration